What's up guys, how you doing? This is MrThaiBox123 and it's that time again for my next Q&A. So thanks everyone massively for all of your questions that you put on the last one, and I always forget to say this, but make sure that you all put comments below with some questions for the next Q&A that I'm going to try and do as quickly as possible. I know I always take like too long about these, getting the next one done, but I really am going to try and get the next one done as soon as possible. So yeah, make sure you leave some comments. And obviously we've got beautiful Michaela here, who you all know. How you doing anyway?
Very well, thank you.
You good? You all good?
Yes,
good.
Very well.
Good. Right, yeah, so anyway, let's get straight into these questions that you guys left. And yeah, we'll just take it from there. I haven't like pre-printed like the questions that she needs to read out, so she's got to kind of work out what ones to ask and what ones not to ask. Like the ones that are pervy, she's obviously got to skip out. So yeah, so like bear with us.
There's a lot.
Yeah, there are a lot. Yeah. But anyway, let's get cracking.
Okay, first one is from Hardcore Gamer. It says, any predictions for the iPhone 5?
If I'm telling you the truth, I actually think that it's just going to be a revamped iPhone 4. I think it's going to be exactly the same with better cameras, faster processor, and some more memory. That's what I think in my heart. But what I'm hoping for is a bigger screen, a complete redesign, and obviously the better cameras and all the other stuff that comes with it. Plus, obviously, we've got iOS 5, which we've all seen now in videos and whatnot. So that's what I'm hoping for. Whether or not we're going to get it, I don't know. There is a little bit of evidence that we saw on 9to5Mac with the cases that kind of suggested that we might get a redesign, but we'll have to wait and see.
Okie dokie, next one is from Apple Geeks 1. It says, what's your opinion on the Apple TV?
I've actually got one right here. We're in my living room at the moment, and that little black box on the, can you see it next to the telly?
Yeah.
That is an Apple TV. I have got one. It's jailbroken, and I use it with the Xbox Media Center. If it didn't have Xbox Media Center to be able to stream like Xvid and H.264 and all that kind of stuff, I don't think I'd use it that much. But with the Xbox Media Center and the jailbreak, it's awesome. It's a fantastic bit of kit. So yeah, I definitely recommend the Apple TV. Get it jailbroken, get Xbox Media Center on there, and it just really, you know, it saves you having a computer plugged into your TV all the time. It just does the same job as that, but it's tiny, uses no power, and looks kind of cool as well.
Yeah, lovely. Okay, from Hawker199, it says, what would be your dream setup? And he said, not the one you have now.
My dream setup? Oh my god. I'd love to have like the top of the range Mac Pro, like the 12 core model or whatever the new version is going to be when that comes out in a couple of months. Like it's going to hopefully be like 16 core or something like that. I don't know, with like 12 cinema displays or something, all like pinned up against the wall, like kind of you know, like out of that film Swordfish, like something like that. That would be pretty cool, or like kind of Matrixy. Yeah, that would be like my kind of dream setup, really.
Okie dokie. From Mr. Chavster123, he said, hi Adam, I'm thinking about picking up the Apple TV. Would you buy one, and do you think I should wait out for the next generation, and do you think it will get apps? Thanks, Dan. Oh
right, okay. Just a quick shout to Dan as well. Dan's only a young kid. He runs his own YouTube channel. He's a very nice young man, very polite, very knowledgeable as well, really sweet kid. So if you can, please do go and check out Dan's channel and leave him some nice comments and whatnot. You know, he does try really hard, so I'd appreciate that. But yeah, in regards to the Apple TV, Danny boy, it's like I just said before, it's a wicked little thing. I have no idea when the next refresh is going to be, so if you're going to get one, I wouldn't bother waiting. And yeah, it's just an awesome product. Definitely go out and get one. You can pick them up second hand really cheap now as well, so yeah, like for sure, go and get one.
Okay, you've got Mr. Roy Scott. He says, when do you think we'll see an update for the MacBook Pro, and do you think there's going to be a redesign and maybe SSD as a standard configuration?
Okay, so there's not going to be a new MacBook Pro until next year, because we've only just got the last one. I think it was like February, around that time. I do think the next ones are going to be a complete redesign. I think we're going to see more of a kind of MacBook Air style from the MacBook Pro. I'm pretty sure that the next ones are going to come with SSD as well, let's hope. But don't forget, like I did, you can go out and get your own SSD drive and chuck it in, and it really does make the world of difference. But yeah, we're going to wait a long time for that. It's a good 6 months away, I would imagine.
Okay, couple of last ones. You've got Cam's Magic here. He's put, do you reckon Apple will go into the gaming industry?
Yeah, that's interesting, because when I talk to a lot of people who kind of are quite knowledgeable about this whole thing and say, you know, what's the next thing that Apple are going to do? Some people say they're going to do TVs, but a lot of people say they're going to get into the sort of games console side of things. And with the Apple TV, you know, if they kind of expanded on that, introduced apps, introduced all the games and whatnot, it might not be up to the kind of complexity of an Xbox 360 game or a PS3 game, but there is, you know, a massive likelihood that you could have like a kind of Apple TV thing, gaming box, whatever, and then have all your games running off that as well. So, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if they did kind of enter into that market. The next step with the Apple TV is to introduce apps, and by that nature it's going to have games. So I kind of guess they're halfway there already, really.
Okay, do you want one more?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, Guitar Soccer 1992 says, what do you think is better, Android or iOS?
I hate these kind of what's better comparisons, because it's like saying, don't know, it's like saying like one kind of food is better than another kind of food, but it's all down to personal preference. You know, if you prefer to be able to have that little bit more customization, that little bit more flexibility, then probably Android is the one for you. If you prefer more apps, if you prefer more stability and, you know, like better customer service and stuff like that, then obviously iOS, you know, with the iPhone is probably the one for you. But I can't really say what one's better, because it just depends what you want. Like, you just, you know, you've got to look at the pros and cons for each one and just choose which one suits you. Yeah, there's no real kind of better or worse. It's like saying my girlfriend's better than your girlfriend or something, or like my food's better than your food. It's just not a real comparison. So yeah, just look into it. I like both of them. My personal preference as an operating system is Android, but then I prefer the iPhone, so I'm kind of stuck between two worlds really. But you know, just pick what one you like. There's a whole range of wicked Android devices out there now, so yeah, pick what one you like, guys.
Would you like me to find another one for you?
Yeah, go on, baby.
Okay, because we've got to go down to the bottom. You've got some really random questions on here.
Oh, yeah, there's one. Look. Are you married?
Are you married, and have you got any kids? That's from Alan the Best.
No, I'm not married. I do have a child though. I've got a 6-year-old son, and his name's George. He's fantastic. We spend loads of time together. Yeah, like, I love my boy. He's my life really. So yeah, just one child. No marriage yet. No one wants me.
Any more that you like here? Because
yeah,
they're all quite...
I'll tell you, I'll read you out a couple of funny ones. Someone said, wait, what happened? I was distracted for 14 minutes and 15 seconds.
That was for the video with Robin.
Yeah. Blah, blah. Are you doing porno after that? We're not going to be doing porno after
Sorry
this.
guys, no.
Definitely not.
It's not my fault.
Oh, here we go. That one.
Okay. From My Name is Jason. Says, why did you drop out of school and what camera do you use to film?
Right, well, I'll start off with the camera thing. In this one I've got, over that way, I've got a Panasonic SD90, which you can see the video for on the channel. And then this one is my Nikon D7000, and I've got the big Lilliput screen on top of that, so we can see each other, which is pretty cool. In terms of, what was it, why did I drop out of school?
Yeah.
Just because I wasn't really... I did alright at academic stuff, but I just didn't enjoy it, and I kind of just wanted to get out there and start earning money and building a business. Really, that was the long and short of it, to be honest.
Okay, I've got one more here from Jono2535. It says, I want to buy a tablet, either Galaxy Tab 10.1 or iPad 2. What do you think I should get?
Again, it comes down to what you prefer, because one's Android and one's iOS, one's Apple, one's Samsung. If it's your first tablet, me personally, I'd go for the iPad, just because you've got massive flexibility with apps and games. You know, it's limitless. There's hundreds of thousands of apps and games, and you know, you're never going to run short of things to do. So if I was to suggest one, it would have to be the iPad 2. But then the Samsung Galaxy Tab 10.1, that might offer you something that the iPad 2 doesn't. So have a look into it and pick what one is right for you. But my preference, iPad 2.
Okay.
What else have we got? Where are you at that one?
Will you ever get a PS3? That's from Cam's Magic again.
I don't ever play games. I did set up my Xbox 360 lately, and I kind of been messing around with that, but I just don't get time to play games. So if I got a PS3, it would just be for the sake of having one, and maybe use it as a Blu-ray player. I don't really think I'd ever probably play games on it.
Okay. Do you want to show them your tattoos?
No.
Show us how your tattoos.
Blah, blah,
I'll get them to next time.
I'm not showing no one my tattoos.
Will there be a 15-inch MacBook?
Do that one.
Okay, from SSL fan says, how long have you been doing your MMA?
Quite a few years now, several years. Yeah, long time, quite a few years. And in fact, I'm hoping to get some videos up soon for you guys to see. So keep watching, and hopefully we'll see some of that pretty soon. What else have we got here? That one.
What is your opinion, yeah? Or the... Okay.
That one, yeah. What is your opinion?
Yeah. Okay, you've got, what is your opinion of Windows 8?
As you all know, I use Apple stuff for everything, but I do love Windows as well. I'm not biased one way or the other, and I think every reiteration of Windows is always fantastic. So really looking forward to Windows 8. It looks like it's going to be quite a major update rather than just being a little one. So yeah, really looking forward to that. It looks kind of awesome, but also kind of worrying at the same time with the whole touchscreen thing, which I don't particularly like. But you know, I'm sure they'll do something good with it. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It looks great. It looks really nice.
Okay, from Blastburn96, he said, hello, will there be a 15-inch MacBook Air?
No, I don't. There's never going to be a 15-inch MacBook Air. There might end up just being one range where it's all the same kind of shape and size as the MacBook Air, but I don't think we're going to see a 15-inch one anytime soon. Like I said, I think the MacBook Pro, the next range, is going to be fairly similar to the MacBook Air, and then obviously you'll kind of get a 15-inch version of that, but no, I don't think we'll see a 15-inch MacBook Air as such.
Okay, well we're at the top now. Do you want to find...
do one more.
That one?
Yeah, the boxer thing.
Okay, Ahmed Analoni123 says, who is your favourite boxer and why?
Oh God. My actual favourite boxer of all time obviously was Ali, but taking that one away, I've got to say Chris Eubank. I love Chris Eubank, man. The geezer's got such a wicked personality, and he's got such charisma and character. And he makes me laugh, and he's unique, and he's his own person.
Like
and he was, yeah, and he was an awesome boxer, man. Plus, I see him in London as well a few weeks ago, and he's quality. So, yeah, Chris Eubank, man, I love that geezer. He's funny, isn't he?
Yeah.
You know what I mean with the lisp and everything. Yeah, he's quality. And the way he wears all his like riding boots and leggings and driving around in like a massive truck.
He's unique.
He's just, yeah, he's quality. Yeah. I like people with a bit of character, and he's got it all going on. Yeah,
cool.
For sure.
Lovely.
That's it. Thanks, darling, for all of
worries.
that. It was wicked. Right, thanks a lot, guys. Don't forget, make sure you all leave your comments down below for the next one. I promise you, I'm really going to try and fit that in like 2 weeks rather than being like ages like I do at the moment. So, yeah, leave your comments below. If you like this video, subscribe for more, and I'll see all you guys in the next video. See ya.